welcome back to another edition of Smackdown Out 10 right here on the Wrestle Debate. Big show today. We're somehow already at the go-home show for Elimination Chamber. Time flies. It only felt like yesterday when the Royal Rumble was on. So yeah, big show today. And we're starting off with potentially the two WrestleMania main eventers. Edge and Roman Reigns kicked off SmackDown. Reigns, Uso and Heyman walked up to the ring and Roman said Edge's decision should be easy considering Roman was the only real main eventer. Edge asked Roman if he really wanted to go against a veteran. Sami Zayn interrupted them before it all got a bit nasty. Roman whispered something in Edge's ear before leaving, and that was the end of the segment. More to come. Shinsuke Nakamura took on Apollo Crews next. Big E was at ringside with a dinner tray. I just love Big E. Apollo sent Nakamura outside and into Big E, who got annoyed but didn't get involved. After a break, Nakamura locked Apollo in an armbar and turned into a pin attempt. Nakamura picked up the win. And sent him outside to the barricades. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Really enjoying the storyline between the three of them. And of course Apollo Crews just beating him down afterwards. I'd like to see a match at Chamber. 7 out of 10. Next up, Seth Rollins came out and said it was unfair what happened last week and he was getting lawyers involved before Owens and Edge were having a chat backstage before he moved on to Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan versus Tamina and Natalya. Tamina and Ruby were in the ring. It looked like Riott was going to get the win before Billie Kay came out wearing cat ears and got distracted before she joined forces with Natalya and Tamina. Tamina kicked her in the face. Ended the segment. 5 out of 10. Find something new to do, please. Next up, it was Bayley's Ding Dong Hello show. She tried to get everyone to come through the door, but they wouldn't. Nia and Shayna came out, then Reggie came out, then Banks and Belair came out. They all got really annoyed before Reggie proposed teaming with Banks and Belair against the three of them, so we did that. Belair and Baszler kicked off. Belair got the upper hand before Reginald and Jax were in the ring. Jax missed a leg drop, and then after a distraction, Reginald managed to roll up Jax. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It was okay, I suppose, but I'm not a huge fan of them teaming up at WrestleMania. Just to have a clear path between Sasha and Belair. We don't need them winning the tag titles. Next up, Rey and Dominic Mysterio took on Otis and Chad Gable. Gable and Dom started off the match, and Dominic hit some drop kicks before Otis came in and wiped out Rey. Mysterio was hit with a splash after the match and was called I'm afraid look injured, and Otis just continued to beat him down. And why is Otis a heel? He's like the most lovable babyface in the company. I really don't get that. I think that's a really stupid decision, to be honest, so I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. It was next, our main event. Kevin Owens, Cesaro and Bryan versus Uso, Corbin and Zayn. Edge was on commentary. Cesaro was tagged in early and they dropped Uso before Corbin was tagged in. The heels kept on tagging in. Heyman joined Edge on commentary after the break before Zayn was caught in a top rope suplex and Bryan hit a S-lock to get the win. Afterwards, all had their little moment in the sunlight before Roman Reigns speared Edge to end the show on top. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Really, really good match, and I like the ending too, so a good segment overall. Overall this week, SmackDown gets a 6 out of 10 from me. I thought it was an okay show overall. There were some really good matches, like the main event, but yeah, I just didn't get some of it. The women's stuff, that wasn't really too good, if I'm being brutally honest, and I really don't get why they've turned Otis heel, so yeah, that gets down as well. But anyway guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and to follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, and subscribe to my channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.